It is freezing outside. Jeez. Oh, it's like 9 o'clock too. It's 9 o'clock. I'm sorry, neighbors. I'm sorry. Ooh, look at that cluster though. I love that. What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. We've got a hot topic that we're going to be discussing today. We're going to be discussing whether the STI is actually that much better than the WRX. And yeah, that's right, I said that much better because, I mean, I personally think that the STI is better, hands down. Before we get started with today's video, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subs before the end of the year. I know it's a little bit of a long stretch, but if for some reason this video does very well, I think we can do it. And make sure to hit that thumbs up button too. That really helps me out. I'd really appreciate it. And quick disclaimer for the video, we're going to be comparing a stock base WRX to a stock base STI. I feel like that's the most fair comparison. And I feel like WRX owners will always want to argue, well, if I spend $2,000 and tune my WRX, it's faster than the STI for a lot less money. I'm not spending $8,000 for a STI when I can make it faster for 2,000 bucks. Well, not everybody wants to tune their car. Not everybody wants to void their warranties. And if you have to spend money on the car to make it better, then I mean, that kind of just speaks for itself. The STI is better. So with that being said, I feel like one of the arguments that, you know, one of the big factors is money. Is the STI worth $7,000 to $8,000 more? Can you justify spending the extra couple $1,000s for the STI? Me personally, I think it's worth it. I think it is justifiable, and let me tell you why. So right now I'm gonna walk around the car and I'm gonna show you guys what you get with the base STI that you don't get on a base WRX. You get nicer LED headlights. You get nicer, bigger STI wheels with big Brembo brakes and drilled rotors that look absolutely amazing. You get a nice big STI wing. I used to not be a fan of it, but it really grew on me, and now I absolutely love the big wing. I love driving and looking in my rearview mirror and seeing that big wing right there. And you also get this. You get that Subaru rumble, and I don't care what exhaust setup you have on your WRX, it is not going to sound as good as that beautiful EJ rumble. And that's only the outside. So once you go inside the car, you get nicer seats, Alcantara in the center, leather on the outside. Can't forget about that way better transmission and gearbox that comes in the STI. You get a nicer infotainment system, nicer speakers. I also forgot that these seats are heated. And you pretty much have like 50 STI emblems all over the place to remind you that you drive an STI. Besides that, everything about the car looks the same. I mean, they're the same looking car. They're the same shape. They have the same amount of space. So where you're really gonna see the STI shine over the WRX is when you actually get behind the wheel and drive one. That's where you're really gonna tell the difference between the two cars. Me personally, I think that the STI is a complete different machine, a complete different monster when you're driving the STI. It's got more firm suspension. The brakes are a lot better. The exhaust just brings a whole different joy to me while I'm driving the car. There's just something about listening to that rumble while I drive that makes me a lot more happy. And the car just feels way better from the factory. The WRX, it must be the stock tune, because the WRX, once you tune it, it really brings the car to life. But that stock tune, man, it sucks. The car feels so sluggish. The rev hang is absolutely terrible from first to second gear. It will literally make you feel like you don't know how to drive a stick shift. Versus when you get in the STI, you just have more fun while it's stock. Like, I've had this car for a year and I don't feel the need to want to modify it. I'm completely satisfied with it as it is right off the lot. Versus with the WRX, I immediately felt like I need to tune this thing. I need to mod this thing. I need to do this. I need to do that. And for you people that don't want to do anything to your car, for you people that want something that you'll be happy with right off the bat, the STI is going to be your choice. Now the big question, can you justify spending an extra $7,000 or $8,000 for this car? Is it really worth spending that much more money for the STI? In my opinion, I really think so. You're getting a lot more, whether it's from the comfort features that are going to be nice for when you're daily driving this car, whether it's just the flat out driver experience. I feel so much more confident in this car, like on a back road or going into corners and stuff. This car, I just feel, it feels so well put together. It just feels so sturdy and firm and good, versus the WRX is a lot more daily driver friendly. It feels a lot more soft. It just feels like it's more of a normal daily driving car, versus this car feels more like a race car. This car just feels more like a driver's car. It feels more raw. It feels more, it's just so hard to explain. I know if you have an STI and you're watching this video, you guys are going to know exactly what I mean. But if you're considering one of the two vehicles and you can afford the STI, make sure you drive both cars, because I think you all will be happier with the STI for sure. And if you go with the WRX, it's totally fine. I really hope that no one takes this video as an I'm bashing the WRX, because I absolutely loved mine. But I do think that the STI is better in just about every single way possible. The only thing that the WRX is better in is probably gas mileage. Besides that, stock to stock, base to base, the STI wins the competition hands down. And some people might not be able to justify spending an extra $7,000 for the STI, even if you do have the money, and that's totally fine as well. At the end of the day, remember, this was just my opinion, so I hope I don't piss anybody off. But also, make sure to comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know, your argument. And yeah, besides that, make sure to like and subscribe. Like I said, let's get the channel to 10,000. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.